TxStampin Sharon, bringing you a really gorgeous but so easy of a card. If you watched any of my videos during the Christmas season, I did all kinds of things with copper and I was missing my copper, so I pulled it out. If you've not already subscribed to my channel, you can do so below. After you subscribe, hit the little bell. You'll be notified the next time I upload a video. I upload videos 3 times a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Let me show you my card. Here is my super easy card. If you love embossing like I do, I just think it gives such an elegant look to any card. And, you know, especially when I add it with copper, I added a few copper butterflies and it is simple and ready to go. I use Falling Flowers, which is retiring, and All Things Thanks, which is also retiring. And I am so sad about this one retiring because I love big, bold images, especially when you're doing embossing. So I have a tip that I want to share with you because we're going to be using the Butterfly Duet Punch. And whenever you're punching through copper, there is a coating on the back. And if you will take a paper piercer and kind of separate, you will pull that paper backing off. So it's just a plastic coating of some sort. And I think you can even see how, it's just plastic, okay? So if you'll pull that, you'll be able to punch and use your framelits a whole lot easier. Okay, so I think you get the gist. I've already done it to this piece. You can see that all you see now is the paper and not the shiny. I left the shiny on so that you could definitely tell the difference. I'm going to go ahead and punch out some butterflies. And I know y'all save bits of this copper paper if you have any, or the gold foil or the silver foil. So I'm going to punch out 4. And we're going to set those aside and hopefully not lose them. You will need a Versamark pad, an embossing buddy, and a heat gun. I have a piece of Very Vanilla that's just my basic front layer. It is 4 inches by 5 1/4. I'm going to move this out of the way, and I'm going to emboss the entire thing. I'm going to start stamping at the top of my layer. Clean up my hands a bit. I love these for that. Because when they get too nasty, I just throw them away. All right, so I'm going to stamp at the top. Really want all that embossed or that Versamark to get on there. So I'm really rubbing good. And because my pad is dirty now, it is easy for me to see where I'm stamping. Okay, so bringing in my big stamp. Going to stamp right there. Really give it a good press. Ink it up again. Come right underneath it and stamp again. I can bring in some copper embossing powder and cover the whole thing. It's going to be gorgeous. Now there's a lot of embossing on there, so I'm really checking it, and I see a little area here that's still powdery looking. Oh yeah, very pretty. Okay, we're gonna add it to our, this is Very Vanilla cardstock. I think I said that, but Very Vanilla Thick, that is cut 4 1/4 by 11 inches, scored and folded at 5 1/2. Bring in some dimensionals. I'm going to give this a better crease. The thick cardstock is a little bit tougher. You want to give it a good crease with your bone folder. All right, so now I want to line this up. And I know it's hard to see on the video because it's hard to see in person because it's vanilla on vanilla. I looked at maybe layering it with something else, and I was like, nope, I like the elegance of just the vanilla on vanilla. We're going to bring in our glue dots and start adding our butterflies. I know these are going to get bent when I put them in the envelope, but you know what? I have to pop them up. They're just so cute. I discovered that the big butterfly was just too much for this delicate design, so I just stayed with the tiny one. Now don't leave me yet, because I'm not done with this card. I decided it needed something else. Whoops. Look how pretty. I decided that, you know, let's just do some more on the inside. Using my embossing buddy to get the static out of my card, out of my cardstock. You know, as I was stamping, or as I was doing the heat tool, I decided that I wanted to stamp another sentiment on the inside. I didn't do that on my original card, but I think this is just going to be perfect. We have one more butterfly left, and we're going to add it on the inside. And this time we won't pop up the wings because we know it's going to get flat when I close the card. Maybe right there. Thanks for everything. You're amazing. Thanks for watching, guys. Didn't you think that was an elegant card? And super easy. If you love embossing, if you love copper, this is your card. Happy stamping, y'all!